Hey, I heard you recently went through a breakup. How did you break up with your girlfriend? I hope you're doing okay.
Yeah, it's been a tough time, but thanks for asking. Breaking up with her wasn't easy, but it was something that needed to happen. We had been together for a few years, and as time went on, we started growing apart. It became clear that we weren't on the same page anymore.
I can imagine that must have been challenging. So, how did you approach the conversation with her? Did you have a specific plan in mind?
Well, I wanted to make sure we had an open and honest conversation, so I asked her if we could meet up somewhere quiet and private. I didn't want any distractions or interruptions. We ended up going to a nearby park where we often used to spend time together.
Meeting in a familiar place sounds like a good idea. It probably made it a bit easier to have a serious conversation. How did she react when you brought up the subject of breaking up?
She was taken aback at first. I could tell she was surprised, but she also sensed that something wasn't quite right between us. We sat down on a bench, and I gently explained how I had been feeling and why I thought it was best for us to go our separate ways.
That sounds like a mature approach. Did she try to convince you to give the relationship another chance, or was she more accepting of it?
She was definitely shocked and emotional, which is understandable. She did try to convince me to reconsider, saying that we could work things out if we put in more effort. But I knew deep down that we had reached a point where our paths diverged, and trying to salvage the relationship would only prolong the inevitable.
It takes a lot of strength to stick to your decision, especially when the other person is pleading for another chance. How did you handle her emotions during the conversation?
It was tough. I listened to her concerns and emotions, trying to be as empathetic and understanding as possible. I reassured her that I cared about her, but emphasized that it was important for both of us to find happiness and fulfillment individually. I didn't want to give her false hope or drag out the pain.
It sounds like you handled a difficult situation as tactfully as possible. Did you discuss any plans for the future or how you would handle things moving forward?
Yes, we did. We talked about how we would navigate our mutual friends and social circles to minimize any potential awkwardness. We agreed to take some time apart to heal and find ourselves before considering any sort of friendship. It was important to establish boundaries and allow ourselves the space to move on.
That's a wise decision. It's crucial to prioritize your own well-being and emotional healing after a breakup. Have you been able to maintain that distance and give yourselves the space you need?
It hasn't been easy, especially since we were so deeply connected. There have been moments of temptation to reach out or fall back into old patterns, but we've both respected the agreed-upon boundaries. It's essential to give ourselves time to heal and adjust to life without each other.
I'm glad to hear that you're both honoring those boundaries. Healing takes time, and it's important to prioritize your own well-being. Have you found any specific strategies or activities that have helped you cope with the breakup?
Absolutely. I've been focusing on self-care and self-reflection. I've taken up new hobbies, like painting and hiking, to keep myself occupied and to explore my own interests. Additionally, spending time with supportive friends and family has been immensely helpful in getting through this challenging period. Talking about my feelings and receiving their love and encouragement has made a big difference.
That's great to hear. Engaging in new hobbies and leaning on your support system can be incredibly therapeutic. Have you been able to find any positive aspects or personal growth through this experience?
Definitely. Going through a breakup has forced me to evaluate myself and my priorities. It's given me an opportunity to reflect on what I want and need in a relationship and in life overall. I've learned valuable lessons about communication, compromise, and the importance of being true to myself. It's a chance for personal growth and a chance to become a better version of myself.
That's a wonderful perspective to have. Breakups can be transformative experiences if we allow ourselves to learn and grow from them. It sounds like you're using this time to really focus on your own personal development.
Absolutely. It hasn't been easy, but I believe that every challenge presents an opportunity for growth. I'm grateful for the lessons I've learned and the chance to rediscover who I am as an individual. It's important to remember that life goes on, and with time, wounds heal. I'm optimistic about the future and the possibilities it holds.
That's a fantastic mindset to have. Optimism and self-discovery are powerful tools in moving forward. Is there anything else you'd like to share about your breakup experience or any advice you would give to someone going through a similar situation?
I would say that it's crucial to be honest with yourself and your partner. Recognize when a relationship is no longer bringing you joy or fulfillment and have the courage to address it. Communication is key. Approach the conversation with empathy, respect, and kindness. And remember, it's okay to prioritize your own well-being. Take the time you need to heal and surround yourself with a strong support system. You're not alone, and there is light at the end of the tunnel.
Wise words indeed. Thank you for sharing your experience and insights. I'm sure they will be valuable to anyone going through a breakup or facing a difficult decision in their relationship. Remember that you have a strong support system here if you ever need someone to talk to.
Thank you. I appreciate your support and understanding. It's been helpful to talk about it. And if anyone else is going through a similar situation, I hope our conversation can provide them with some comfort and guidance. Breakups are tough, but with time and self-care, we can find happiness and move forward.
Absolutely. Spreading comfort and guidance can make a real difference for someone going through a tough time. Is there anything specific you're still struggling with or any challenges you're facing in the aftermath of the breakup?
Well, one of the ongoing challenges has been navigating mutual friends and acquaintances. It's natural to feel a bit uncomfortable or uncertain about social situations where we might run into each other. I've been trying my best to maintain a cordial and respectful attitude, but it can still be a bit awkward at times.
I understand how that could be challenging. It's not uncommon to feel a sense of unease or tension in those situations. Just remember that you have every right to prioritize your own well-being. If you need some space or prefer to limit interactions for a while, it's perfectly okay to communicate that to your mutual friends. They should understand and respect your boundaries.
You're right. Setting boundaries and communicating my needs is essential. I've been gradually opening up about my feelings to a few close friends who are part of our mutual circle. They have been surprisingly understanding and supportive, which has made me feel more at ease. It's comforting to know that I have people who respect my healing process.
That's wonderful to hear. Surrounding yourself with understanding and supportive friends can make a world of difference. It's great that they're empathetic and willing to accommodate your needs during this sensitive time. Their support will help you navigate these social encounters with more confidence and ease.
Definitely. I feel fortunate to have such understanding friends. It reminds me that even though the breakup was difficult, it doesn't mean I'm alone. Their presence and support have been invaluable in my healing journey. I'm also trying to take this opportunity to foster new connections and expand my social circle, which has been a positive and enriching experience.
That's a fantastic approach. Embracing new connections and fostering new friendships can bring fresh perspectives and opportunities for personal growth. It's a great way to create a supportive network beyond your existing social circle and to discover new interests and experiences.
Absolutely. It's been refreshing to meet new people and engage in different activities. It has helped shift my focus away from the past and toward the future. Exploring new hobbies and spending time with different individuals has reminded me that life is full of possibilities, even after a breakup.
That's an inspiring mindset. It's wonderful to see how you're embracing personal growth and finding joy in new experiences. Remember to be patient with yourself as well. Healing is a process, and it's okay to have ups and downs along the way.
Thank you for the reminder. Patience is something I'm still working on, but I understand its importance. Healing takes time, and it's essential to be kind and compassionate to ourselves throughout the journey. I'll keep that in mind and continue to focus on my well-being.
That's the spirit. Remember, you've come a long way, and you're doing an amazing job taking care of yourself. If you ever need someone to talk to or if there's anything else you'd like to discuss, I'm here for you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support and kind words. It means a lot to have someone to talk to who understands.